Hi everyone, this is D with D's Divine Tarot 411, and today we're going to get the Celtic Cross reading going for the sign of Cancer. So Cancer, I already spoke with Spirit to get clarity, insight, and guidance for your week, and it'll be from now until the end of the first week of April. So might as well say from now until the 7th of April. Okay, so first card out the gate is the Emperor. So this is the top dog. This is a judge, someone of authority, very, very powerful. What he says goes. He has the last word. So whether this is you or you're around someone with this like power, this ranking in the deck, then you just want to be in honor, be mindful, not to bring this Emperor to slam his fist down, because he'll do it in a minute. He has no problem putting people in check, and letting people know what time it is. So you might be around Emperor. This could be you, or it could be even a judge in a legal case to where he's making a ruling and a decision. So all in all, this is a Virgo card. So we'll try to get more clarity on this Emperor, but powerful energy around you, and that's a major arcana card. Can't get higher than that Emperor. Next card we got, it's the Three of Wands. So like I say, I see this in two ways. Kind of see it like reminiscing over the ground you've covered, all your trials and tribulations, all of the work and magic you put in with these three wands to get you to this place in this new era you're in. And I also see it as like you put out a spiritual order to the universe, or like a spiritual wish or a dream, and now that dream, that wish, that order's coming in straight from God, straight from the universe. You've manifested it with those three wands. It's going to take you to the fourth wand, and that is the We Did It card. Everybody's trying to get to that fourth wand. So congratulations on all this abundance around you right now, and your ship's coming in soon. Okay. Alright, Cancer. Next card we have. I hope I did tell y'all this is a Cancer reading, and that it is from now until April 7th. Okay. Next card we got is the Four Swords. So this is all about getting in touch with yourself. You need to go into solitude. You need to get peace of mind. You need to get back reconnected, realigned to what matters most, and that's you. You want to get back in contact with your higher self, meditating, just being, just sit outside, look at nature if you can. If you're in a colder environment, maybe put it on the TV or on YouTube, watch some nature to get back reconnected, or maybe like nature sounds like waterfalls, or maybe even fire. Me and my queen used to put on fire at night, just for the ambiance. So things like that can relax you and put you in, a oneness. You want to get back into oneness with God, with Spirit, and with yourself, with Source, and that way you're ready to go on to the next stage in your life. Usually when you get this, that means you've done so much for everybody else, then you put yourself on the back burner and you have nothing left to give. So it's time to give back to yourself, time for some solitude, time for some peace. Okay? And once you do that, you'll be ready to recharge, recuperate, and be ready to live life at a more faster pace, regular pace. Okay, next card we got is the Nine of Swords. Wow, so you're going from this 4, so this is like Back to the Future. If you got the 9, taking you to the 4, to where you need to relax. So this 9 is like insomnia, a lot of thoughts going through your mind, looking for answers, not clear on what to do, or pain and suffering of loss, and it could be a myriad of things, but this is not an awesome card at all. It's just like you need to get back in balance, because these are all thoughts and they keep piling up on each other. Like the more you think, it's like putting your foot down on the accelerator, and you can't catch a break outside of those same thoughts that's you keep repeating. So it's all about doing certain mental techniques and psychology on yourself in a sense, because we have to see things in a different perspective to change. And a lot of times we want to see it as the way we see it and nothing else. Well, that's why that's darkness, for ignorance, and for, just a dark time. Blackness, darkness, not clear. So in order to get clear, you need to get back into your spirit, get back into your emperor as well. And that's like balancing your divine masculine and your divine feminine within to become whole and to get yourself out of that. That's an emperor. He would do that. That's why he has this status. A king, like the King of Cups, he can get himself from depression all the way up to joy. That's a master of your emotions. So he embodies all of the kings. And so if this is you, that's what you need to do. Get back in your power and get out of this. Okay? So we'll get more clarity as we keep going along, Cancer. Next card we got is the Hierophant. And so this is the highest of the highest spiritual connection you can have. So if this is you embodying this shows that you are the most wisest and the most spiritual, like tapped in, turned on, connected to the divine that you can get. You can't get higher than the shaman, than this Hierophant. And his counterpart is the High Priestess. So, very powerful. These are the most powerful. He's still the most powerful in ranking, but as far as spiritual knowledge and spiritual wisdom, the emperor will go see the Hierophant for that knowledge. You can't get higher than the shaman. So there are some shamans out there. Tarot readers are like shamans to help guide us and give us insight. So, here we are, two of the most powerful cards of the deck, Cancer. And I think you embody both of these characters. So we're going to get more clarity and keep on going with the reading. Next card we got. Wow, 10 of Wands. You graduated. This is the finish line. So you use all your magic to get you out of these swords. So you actually did the work. This is showing that you did the work. So this right here is about to be over, or already is over, but maybe Spirit is just showing you what you've been through and how you got to this status here and this status, because this is someone with a super spiritual spidey sense, super connected to the divine, can see right through people. You can't really get over on somebody like this. They can see right through you, and so can this emperor, and he's super wise. He won't be played, and once he makes his final decision, it's a wrap. So very, very powerful cards. And to get this shows this is the finish line. There's no more wands to collect in this era. For the things that you learned, you mastered them, so you won't be repeating those same lessons, right? And this is like you looking back over the ground you traveled. Now it's time to reap what you've sown. Okay? And you got to get back in balance and rest so you can get out of this and get back in peace. This is reconnecting to the divine, to spirit, to yourself, to the highest of the high. And, once you do that, that's where the joy lies. That's where, our power lies, is in our spirit. Because we forget we're, spiritual beings first. Then we're human. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, not the other way around. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. So remember that. Reconnect to home. God, the divine, to spirit, your ancestors, those who have passed on, they're still right here with us. If you call on them, they'll be there. They'll be there to guide you. So, or sometimes they're around us and we don't even realize it. Usually when I'm crying and I'm thinking of my mom, she's around me. That really means she's around me, and I can feel her presence. So we gotta interpret spirit differently than what we do, because we're emotional beings, we're empaths, but sometimes we don't understand what spirit is saying to us. So this is the work, is to get back in tune. Therefore you can receive those messages and start to understand and become more clear about certain mysteries and magic here. Okay? Because you are mysterious and you are magical. You're very powerful. We all are, if we tap into the magic. Okay, next card we got, Cancer, is Justice. One of my favorite cards of the deck, another major arcana. You got some of the most powerful cards as far as like power in the deck. So you got the Emperor first, then you get the Hierophant, now you got Justice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is super, super powerful, Cancer. This is Spirit talking to you, letting you know how super powerful you are. You're a great judge of character, but this is, and a great judge of life all the way around. But this is like Spirit talking to you, letting you know, like, you're advancing. You're going to the highest you can go. Spiritually, mentally, physically, you have the power to do just that. And this is a spiritual justice in your favor. This is karma. So maybe you earn, you are already this. You have to be in order to be this. You are this already. But this Emperor, maybe you're being promoted to this status. Because this is justice, or this is a judge in court. That could be it too. There's a judge in court and he's about to make his final decision. Okay, or it could be a wedding, possibly, because this is also a wedding card. Okay, but looks like it's advancement in your life because of the swords and then the wands. So we got some more cards to go, and then we'll get hopefully some clarity to bring it all together. Okay, so next card, that was your immediate future card, the Ten of Wands. So you completed the task, you finished spiritual curriculum, you graduated God's curriculum, so you about to get a reward. Alright, Pisces, I had a little interruption. One of my cousins is leaving to go to the store, so I paused it. So we're moving right on, and your last card was this graduation card. This is the finish line. So this is putting in all your magic, all the work that you have within you. Was a tough, trying time, but you were looking back over your travels and all the work you did here, but you went from the 3 ships came in to take you to the 10, the finish line, to where there's no more wands to get for these lessons you've mastered, and you won't be repeating them again. So you should be out of here. You got the 9 of swords and the 10 of wands, and then you also got the 4 of swords. So that would be 49, or 4 and 9, and this is 10 for wands and 3 for wands, so 13. Okay, powerful. Okay, next card we got, Cancer, is the 2 of Wands. I had to clear my throat. Okay, so yeah, you got the 2 of Wands. So you're going from the 2 to the 3, back to the future. So it's 3, now back to the 2. And this is basically an opportunity that you've created, probably from using all your magic. You cross this finish line. Now Spirit is about to bless you with some kind of opportunity. It looks like you're spiritually blessed, so you'll be able to see this opportunity and not turn your nose up at it, because a lot of times this comes in and people they kind of turn their nose up at it or don't take it serious, and it's like an opportunity of a lifetime, but it's presented in a small package, so you might not be able to see that it's a present from the divine, from God, because of how it's being presented. It's a smaller thing, but what it can turn into is everything that you want, and that has this ring to it. This opportunity is justice in your favor. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. So, and there's an emperor who's the judge in all of this. So, looks like you got blessings coming in, spiritual blessings coming in from the divine. Okay, we're going to get more clarity because you definitely graduated here. This is a graduation card. This is very taxing, very hard to do, very hard to get. When you get to the 9, you're pretty much ready to give up. He has a bandage on his head, the whole 9, and he's just like, yo, how much further? But you keep on going so you can get that 10th wand and complete the mission. That's what you've done. You graduated. So you got justice in your favor from Spirit. Alright, Cancer. Next card we got, great job, is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is all about not seeing and feeling your worth. I don't think we have any pentacles in this reading until now. Everything has been wands and swords. Yeah. And the Justice card, the Emperor, yeah, you don't have any pentacles whatsoever until now. So it's just showing in your work that you're doing, you're putting it out a lot of work, probably working overtime, or if you're a content creator, maybe you're not getting the views or the likes or the subscriptions that you want. Could be so many things to where you're not feeling your worth. Could be a relationship, could be, but it's usually about work, something that has to do with work and not feeling your worth. So a lot of times you want to get out of the material realm and get back into spirit, get back to remember that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, and get back into nature, maybe go to a beach or take a vacation, invest those pentacles, some of those pentacles, to make you remember who you really are at the core and what really matters, because we got a tendency to get in these funks in our mind about unsatisfaction, and that's good because you need to realize what's good and what's not good for you. But at the same time, we forget heaven is now because we're so wrapped up in material external things instead of the internal things. That's where I wanted to go, and maybe you should go internally instead of externally for your value and for your worth. So that's just meditating, like we were talking about before with this Four of Swords, getting back reconnected to what matters most, which is yourself, over material things or material wealth. Okay. Alright, Cancer, next card we got, these are your last three outcome cards, and we have an Offer of Love. So the only one I'm really seeing here is an Emperor. I haven't seen a Queen or a Page or a Knight or anything like that, I don't think. Did we have a Knight? For some reason I'm thinking maybe we had a Knight. But all I see here is this Offer of Love and this Emperor. So we got two more cards. We'll see if we got an Offer of Love, but we do have two Wands of Magic coming in. And this is a small opportunity. It's presented as a small world after all, but could be exactly what you wanted, grow into exactly what you wanted. So don't turn down any opportunities or offers. You want to make sure you weigh the pros and cons, because this is an offer of love coming in, and it could be coming from this Emperor. Okay, now we're going to move on to your last two cards. Next card we got, Cancer. Holy smokes. You got the graduation card. You got the graduation card to seal the deal. I told you you graduated here. Once you completed this, where you got the 10th wand from the 9th wand, that is so taxing. It's so hard to do. A lot of people will turn around before they collect that 10th wand from the 9, and you don't want to keep chopping and chopping at the gold in the cave. You had one more hit to knock that gold right into your lap. You left before it happened, and somebody else hits it one time and they get it. Not this time. You went all the way, did all the work, used all your magic, everything you had to get this spiritual graduation, Cancer. You gave everything you had, every single thing. This reminds me of my queen before she passed. She gave everything she had within her and left behind a legacy out of this world. We both have a legacy, and we share it with you right here on YouTube. You can go to our channels. The buttons will be at the bottom of the description. I just got to remember to put them in on every video, but go to those channels and check us out, because this is your spiritual inheritance, and so is what we teach. That's your spiritual inheritance too, the truth. So go right here, get your coin from Spirit. You've graduated. You've done everything you needed to do in this era of time, to where you've mastered all your lessons. Now it's time to get your diploma, your spiritual diploma. You did the work. I'm very proud of you, Cancer. Super proud. And you are an emperor. This is an emperor, and this is you, and this is a decision or a blessing coming from God the divine straight to you. Wow. This is all about progression and going to the next stage of your life. Next card we got is, holy smokes, you're the only one with this card this week, Cancer. You're the only sign that got this card. Well, it's a new week because I kind of did the readings a little late, and I'm like, I still could put you on there, but I just figured why not just make you the first sign for now until the first week of April. So you got this. You're the first one with it, or you could say you're the only sign with it, because my last signs, none of them got that. Got this. They did get the sun and the star, but this is the world card, the completion. So this is a storybook ending to everything you've been doing, the progression you've been taking from here to go to the world is like a huge jump, and you doing it because you had the will and the magic to do it. You taking this offer of love that's coming in, or this could be a young one around you, but it's still an offer of love, and it looks like it's coming from this emperor to give you the world. We didn't get any queens or kings or anything like that, but justice is in your favor. This is also a wedding card or a marriage card, but also like spiritually tied to God, to like deeply connected, a deep relationship. You can talk about God with anybody. Like, you probably have the gift of being a tarot reader yourself. This is a shaman card, and you possess that kind of power. And you also have done all you needed to do with all your magic. We're all magical beings, but we got to tap into the magic to get things done. That's our will, our passion, our action, and doing things correctly within natural law, God's law. And so getting out of feeling unsatisfactory by coming back to peace within. Wait on your spiritual blessing that's coming in. What's that? The Ace of Pentacles, your graduation, spiritual diploma, spiritual reward, spiritual inheritance. So you done it, you win it, you won it. Go ahead, Cancer, on this beautiful reading this week and beyond. Happy spring, blessings, blissfulness, peace and love, y'all. Bye now.